Hello students, welcome to standard 9 subject mathematics, chapter number 6. Now we have, it is lines and angles. About that we will study in this chapter. This is lecture number 1, and in this chapter we are starting with basic terms and definitions. Basic terms and definitions means in earlier classes we have somewhat seen the definitions and we have understood the terms that we will recall here first, and then we will go in the deep of this chapter. So first term is here if about the collinear points and non-collinear points. So as you can see here, the 4 points are given and they are on the same line. They are called collinear points. If 3 or more points lie on the same line like this, A, B, C, D are on the same line, they are called collinear points. And if 3 or more points are not lying in the same line, like here, P, Q, R, S, 4 points are there. Only 2 points are on the line. The third is here and fourth is here. They are not. Anyway, if you draw the line, you will not find a line which is in that all the 4 points will be. So this type of points are called non-collinear points. So about that, the statement is if 3 or more points lie on the same line like this, they are called collinear points. In this example, A, B, C, D are collinear points for this. And otherwise, they are called non-collinear points in this. P, Q, R, S non-collinear points. Next point is, next term is angle. An angle is formed by 2 rays originates from the same endpoint, like this. You know, this is the angle made by 2 rays. They are BA, ray BA and ray BC. It is formed by 2 rays. They are BA and BC rays and originate from the same endpoint. Their endpoints are same, B. For ray BA also the B is endpoint. For ray BC also the same endpoint, B point. The same endpoint and 2 rays forming an angle, that is angle ABC. More precisely, if we go in this, the rays making an angle are called arms. These rays BA and BC are forming angles. So that rays BA and BC are called arms, and end point, that is B, is called the vertex of the angle. So about that here ray BA and BC are arms and end point B is the vertex of angle ABC. This way, the points here we have about the collinear points, non-collinear points, angles formed by 2 rays with the same endpoint. That way we have seen the terms, and in earlier classes we have studied about it. So it was just a recalling. So this way, the next is types of angles. If we have defined here the angle, now we will see the types of angles, different types of angles. So as you know that this angle is showing acute angle and this is its measurement. X is measurement. What is the relation when you can say the angle is acute angle? If 0, its angle measurement is between 0 and 90, means the angle is greater than 0 but less than 90 degree. When the measure of the angle is greater than 0 degree but less than 90 degree, it is called acute angle. So in short, we have written 0 degree, less than x, less than 90. This angle is called acute angle because its measure is between 0 and 90, greater than 0 and less than 90 degree. Here, this angle this way is called right angle. Why? Because its measurement is y shown here and y equals to 90 degree. As we know that the angle whose measure is 90 degree is called right angle. So that is here shown. Now this is more than 90, you can see. It's more than 90 but less than 180. So it is called obtuse angle. Obtuse angle is this way, whose measure is z and is always greater than 90 degree. The angle whose measure is greater than 90 degree called obtuse angle. Here, 2 angles are here. By one angle is S angle is shown by measurement, and 2 rays forming this one of the ray. This is second ray. It's called straight angle. When we say this is straight angle, because because straight line you can the two rays are forming straight line. Why? Because S, the measurement of angle is 180 degree. If the measurement of the angle is 180 degree, then that angle is called straight angle. As you can see, we are forming straight line. And if they are this way, if you measure, the two rays are this way, and this side angle is acute angle. But outside angle, this angle is called reflex angle, and it is always, its measurement will be always greater than 180 degree but less than 360 degree, because the whole circle is of 360 degree. So it will not be the 360 degree, but it will be less than 360 degree. But what is the limit, minimum limit? 180. Greater than 180 and less than 360 degree angle. In this way the angle is reflex angle. If you see this way, it is acute angle. So that will you understand. So all 5 types of angles we have seen with the figure and with the understanding written below each of the figure. Now next, further, two angles whose sum is 90. If you find two angles and their sum is 90 degree, are called complementary angles. They are called complementary angles. And if 90 degree sum, complementary angles. And if two angles whose sum is 180 degree, then they are called supplementary angles. If two angles we have and the sum of that two is 90 degree, we will say both are complementary angles. And if we have two angles and their sum is 180 degree, we will say supplementary angles. This is the point. Next is two angles are adjacent. Two angles are adjacent means nearby angles. If they have a common vertex, a common arm, and their non-common arms are on different sides of the common arm. This is the figure we have shown. We can see these two angles form angle ABD and angle DBC. What they have? The common vertex B. That was the condition first. Common vertex it must have. So common vertex it has, and a common arm it must have. So both the angles ABD and DBC have common arm BD. Next condition. Then non-common arms means non-common arms are BA and BC are on different sides of common arm. So you can see BA and BC are non-common arms and they are on the different sides of common. Common arm is BD. It's one side BA is there, on the other side is BC is there. So non-common are on the different sides of the common arm. They have common vertex B, common arm BD, non-common arms on the different sides of the common arm. So these two angles, angle ABD and angle BBC, adjacent angles called. By the figure you can understand the situation. Now one more thing in this adjacent angles. When two angles are adjacent like this, two angles are adjacent ABD and DBC, then their sum means ABD and DBC's sum is always equals to the angle formed by the two non-common arms. Two non-common arms are BA and BC. By that the angle is made ABC. Right? This will be always equals to the sum of these two adjacent angles. That is angle ABC, the angle made by non-common arms, angle ABC is equals to the sum of two adjacent angles. Adjacent angles are ABD plus DBC. It's equals to the sum of these two adjacent angles. You can see that this angles and this angle sum will give the ABC. This angle name is ABD, one part, and ABC the other part. If you do the sum of these two parts, it will give ABC the whole angle. That way also you can understand. So, in the first lecture of this lines and angles, we have understood, we have recalled the previous knowledge, basic terms and definition under that heading. Collinear points, non-collinear points, angles, arms, endpoints, that is called vertex, types of angles, that acute angle, right angle, obtuse angle, straight angle and reflex angle with their conditions of measurement. And if the sum is 90, complementary angle, if the sum is 180, supplementary angle, adjacent angles, and in that the condition of adjacent angle. sum of adjacent angle is equals to the angle made by non-common arms. So you are suggested to write this all in this first lecture, and remember this for the further coming points, for the coming lecture, and for your better knowledge. Because one more question can be asked about this, so you will be able to answer. Thank you.